Hey, Cougar Nation, it is Troy Dunn, your BYU Cruise Director, and I don't have to tell you where I'm at. You can see it behind me. I have the opportunity to be in an amazing spot right now, standing next to an amazing human being who I know you will recognize. Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Wrubell, the voice of the Cougars.
Hello, Troy.
We're
here in my home away from home, the broadcast booth at LaVell Edwards Stadium.
Man, this is an epic view for those of you who never saw what he gets to see. This is incredible. What a way to watch a football game.
It's amazing.
So, Greg, you were on BYU 1, as we kind of call it behind the scenes, BYU 1 and BYU 2, and you killed it. Your forever will be in the Hall of Fame of BYU Cruises with that epic Family Feud game.
We had a great time with Celebrity Family Feud on the first cruise.
It was amazing.
It was a blast.
And your panel discussions were sellouts. And so I guess I'm going to put you on the spot here and just say, will you be a part of BYU 2?
Well, you almost didn't even have to ask because there was no doubt I'd want to be on 2.0. As much fun as we in Cougar Nation had together on that first version, I wouldn't want to miss it, and wouldn't miss it for the world. It was my first ever cruise experience. I'd never been on any cruise before.
Really?
And now I don't want to be on any other kind of cruise than cruising with the Cougs. No, it was unforgettable, and I can't wait for 2027.
That's what I wanted to hear. That's awesome. So you'll get lots more Greg Wrubell unplugged on our cruise. Speaking of the first cruise, I have a gift for you. Now, I don't know if you ever had one of these in your life. I doubt you have. But I call it the If You Know, You Know necklace.
Okay.
Do you have an If You Know, You Know?
I do not have that, yeah.
Do you have any guesses as to what I'm about to tell
I
you?
do have a guess. I want to see if I'm right because I've got a feel of what it might be, yeah. Yes, I somehow suspected that shrimp could be involved.
Yes, and if you know, you know. So feel free to put that on, wear it with pride. I actually have mine on, I just didn't want you to see it.
Oh, yes, and this is an offshoot of one of our Celebrity Family Feud experiences on the first cruise. Everyone left the cruise knowing that the key word was going to be shrimp.
It is. Yeah. It is the key word for sure. Now everybody's going to get on our Facebook and ask where they can get one. Yeah. I made these myself.
I love it.
Greg
Thank
and
you.
Yeah, isn't that epic? It's
a
real shrimp, so keep it in the fridge. No, I'm kidding. So, you told me that people are approaching you and asking you questions about the cruise. Shoot them at me. Let me wing a few because I'm sure that if other people have them, our good guests might have them as well.
Yeah, people are already so fired up for 2.0, and there are a few questions I'll just throw your way. I guess the first one would be kind of general. What's the update? A few weeks ago, we found out the dates and the destinations. What's the response been like? Give us a sense.
Yes, I am so excited to answer this question. So, as a little behind the scenes, BYU 1, first time we'd ever done it, first time BYU had ever put out such a crazy fan experience. We did end up filling the ship. It took about 10 months to get everybody on board. Keeping in mind the date was also a little bit challenging, right? Because it was April, but we still ended up filling the ship. But it took about 10 months. 3 weeks after announcing this cruise, we are at 92%.
Wow.
In 3 weeks. So Cougar fans are gathering and it's going to be unbelievable. There are still a few cabins left, not many, but there's a few left.
So how will the second cruise differ from the first?
That's a really good question. So first and foremost, the date is now June 19th. So it's a summer date. It's in between football projects. Unlike our last BYU cruise, it won't conflict with finals or graduation or Easter or general conference or all those things that we had to work around. So June 19th is a big deal. We got a larger ship. We'll be able to have an extra 1,000 BYU guests will be able to be on this ship. We are not going out to Mexico. We're going to the Caribbean, to the furthest part of the Caribbean that you can travel on a cruise ship.
They call them the ABC Islands.
The ABC Islands. Do you know what those ABCs are?
Aruba, Bonaire, Curaçao.
Wow, very good. Have you been there, all of them?
Never.
Never.
None of them.
Oh my gosh.
This is, again, all new for me in a different way.
Yeah. So they're the most coveted islands that people want to go to. However, here's the challenge. Most cruise ships cannot get there because they're so far south into the Caribbean that you have to take an 8-day trip. Which brings me to the next change of our cruise. So we are now, instead of being a 7-day cruise, it's going to be 8 days so that we can make it down there to the greatest islands in the Caribbean. So new date, well, probably too soon to say too much of this, but there are going to be some legends joining us who could not make it on the
Because
first
of the date.
Yeah.
Being a little later in the year,
Yes.
a little more availability for certain people.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I know we can't officially talk about who they are yet. BYU will announce those when it's time, but off the record, you and I have spoken about a couple of them. Would you say that they will be excited about those people?
I'm already very excited about the new additions to our list of legends for 2027. And one of the best things about the cruise is that, you know, we're all a family, Cougar Nation's together, and you're with the people that you've seen and watched and thrilled to for years, and we're all part of the same group. And the accessibility is amazing. The once in a lifetime experiences you get from these encounters you'll take with you. That was one of the best things of the week, was to be rubbing shoulders all week with people you would otherwise never get a chance to meet, converse with, take a picture with, hang out with, and we're going to do it all again.
Yeah, and of course, Coach Kalani Sataki will be there. I think if we did it every month, he would still be there. He had such a good time. But yes, Cougar Nation will be there in 3D. Everyone you've ever wanted to meet, ever met. Those of you who are on BYU 1, it's going to be a great reunion for all of us. For those of you who missed out and have made it onto this one, congratulations to you for getting on this one, because it's filling at record speed. If you have friends or family who haven't yet grabbed a cabin, I don't want this to sound like a sales pitch. We are 92% full. So there are only a handful of cabins left, but there is still time to go to, do you know the website?
BYUCruise.com.
BYUCruise.com. Grab yourself a cabin, and we'll see you on board. And of course, all of this is only possible because of our good friends at Mountain America, who have been incredibly generous in making sure that the BYU community can have their own cruise ship all to themselves, and now to go into the deepest parts of the Caribbean. You good?
I'm great. By the way,
Oh.
people call me the voice of the Cougars. This is our voice of the Cougars at sea.
Oh my.
When you're on the cruise with us, you'll be hearing Troy's voice a lot. And when you hear Troy's voice, it means good things are coming. And so I look forward to that in 2027.
Holy cow, what a high honor coming from the actual voice of the Cougars. That's awesome. All right, brother, I'll see you on board.
All right.
All right.
Go Cougs.